This is Dark Dave. I am headed to Dover Air Force Base today. I am taking, I guess, the back roads. I've still got about 22 miles out of my 85-mile drive. I was going to try and see a friend while I was over there, but she is not working today, so I will just go ahead and drop off what I had intended to drop off. I've got a disc that I have to return to somebody, and I'm a nice guy, so I'll drive it over there instead of sticking it in the mail. And it also gives me a nice little ride. Now, I know I've talked about these things before, but before I get too far into this, I want to say thank you for all of my watchers, the ones who watch the watchers, and of course the sneak and peeks. Guys, you guys are what helps make this channel what it is. And this is just basically my insanity of I love riding motorcycles. It's terrible weather the last 3 days, extreme rains. And it's not supposed to rain today until 5 o'clock. Hopefully I'll be home by then. But I'm looking at the sky going, well, it could rain any moment, so I've got my rain gear in case. Wow, for selling that thing looks like it's about ready to fall apart. I'm pretty sure I'm in Delaware already. I might not be, but you can never really tell on this road. So we got some pigs and stuff over here. All right, what am I talking about today? Well, I'm trying to give you guys some fun information about taking back roads. You can take a highway. The highway is actually about 40 miles longer than taking this back road. And I use Waze, and Waze gives me all kinds of cool little routes to take. They tell me the quickest route and all that. And I'm like, okay, I want the shortest route today because I want to get over there. I'll take a longer route going back because I want to take a different route. I don't know if I'll be going or not. So I've had to speed up and slow down in this route. That's something, I mean, not everybody has the beautiful curves like when we're down visiting the Carolinas or certain parts of Kentucky. But it's pretty nice taking these little roads because, I mean, yeah, I'm having a few stop signs, but not as many as I do around me. And I think this is beautiful out here. I mean, I like taking these little roads like this. But I always laugh because, yeah, my wife came from a small town, you know, so much smaller than most people. And I always thought, what jobs are there? Because I looked around and I'm like, there's not much there. So we're making sure we can clearly go. There we go. If you live in a small town, what was your first job? What jobs were available? I mean, by the time I got work age, I was living in Omaha. Omaha's a big city. They had all kinds of work, but you had to be willing to work. I know, so many people who really, still to this day, don't really like working. I love working. I love having a paycheck. But it's like today I stopped and I had a discussion with somebody about retirement and where I'm sitting and how it's all going to work out. And I'm laughing because I'm like, okay, I don't have as much as I'd like, but I still am going to make more than a lot of people I know who are currently working. But I like living my life. I like going out and doing things. So I'm not going to be stuck just sitting around. And hopefully everyone else is going to be able to do that too. Hopefully you guys have saved money and you've put money away. Try and save as much as you can. I guess that's pretty much what this is about, more so than what was your first job. Though I'm always interested. My first taxable job was working as the water waiter at a fancy restaurant. It was an Italian restaurant my grandmother worked at, my dad's mom. And it was hilarious because, I mean, you had to wear black slacks, a white button-up shirt, and a bow tie or a thin black tie. you had a white towel over your arm, and you carried a pitcher of water, and you went around. Well, that water's really high with that rain. And you made sure everybody had water. And it was fine. We're not supposed to say anything. We're supposed to walk up to a table. If they move the cup over, you fill it up. If they put their hand over the cup, don't. And as long as everybody had their water, you're good to go. Basically, you just kept making a circle, and you'd pick up a fresh pitcher every trip because you didn't want the water to get warm. And I want to say I was like 14 when I got that job. I had done work before that, but though I had to pay tax for them, it was not what I'd call a real job. I mean, yeah, I made money, but it was one of those, okay, I worked for a farm here, I worked for a farm there. I did some stuff for Xarban, I did stuff for all kinds of people, I mowed lawns, but I made enough money to where I had to pay taxes, but it wasn't from one source of income. So it's just something fun. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy these, and hopefully you guys get out and get a chance to ride somewhere. And it doesn't all have to be, you know, tight curves and all that. I love going out on a ride. And I was like, oh wait, that's, when I first looked, it said 60 miles. Well, the fun thing is, once you actually start going, no, I wasn't on Delaware, that was still Maryland, because right here is the welcome to Delaware. All right. So I just have 17 miles in Delaware till I'm there. And then I'm going to probably stop at the dealership while I'm over here. Not a dealership I'm part of, but there's a dealership sort of close to it, so I'll stop there and then head home. Now, I know not everything I say is golden. I do cut some of these down. Some of them I don't, just because it's more about the ride than anything. All right. If you guys have any, you know, things you'd like to say, let me know. I'm going to also share, I just went over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge from Annapolis, and it's pretty nice. I've got that. Hopefully I did it right, and hopefully it's on time lapse. If not, whatever, I'll fix it. And when I go back, I'm going to try it on my 360 camera, which I'm still having some issues with the editing, because I'm using Premiere Pro, and I guess I need another plugin for it, and I've got to figure out where that is and how much it's going to cost. All right. And no, nobody pays me for any of this. This is just stuff I do. I've done everything on my dime. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.